The Texas Marching Classic is one of the premier marching events in the state of Texas. A lot of great programs go every year. There's great times had by all. The competition's excellent. It's right in the middle of the season when everybody's starting to get their feet under them, and we see some fantastic performances. Every year that the Texas Marching Classic has gone on, the Cedar Ridge Band Boosters have asked my friends and I at TxBands.com to do a live blog of the event. 100% positive commentary, photos, news, notes, all that fun stuff live. And regretfully, every single year they've asked us to do it, we have had to say no due to other contests we're working that weekend, or personal conflicts that are going on that weekend, or professional work conflicts that are going on. But not this year. Not this year. I'm happy to announce that the TxBands.com live blog is coming to the Texas Marching Classic. You are listening to history right now because this is the first time I've done a nerd-in for a local contest like this. It's either been BOA or UIL stuff. So you're welcome. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. Daniel Valdez again. It is a pleasure and an honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know me, where the heck have you been? My name is Daniel Valdez. I'm one of the admins, one of the moderators, one of the live bloggers for TxBands.com, and we are coming to the Texas Marching Classic at Round Rock ISD, Kelly Reeves Stadium, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go over all the pertinent information. I'm going to go over the schedule. I'm going to go over the judging system. I'm going to go over the parking, the concessions, and whatever else, and trophies and awards. I'm going to go over all that stuff. This is your primer. You should be listening to this on a loop until this Saturday. Understood? Great. Thank you so much for joining me. It's so great to have you here. Whew. Man, I'm already out of breath. Yeah, and that's true. The Cedar Ridge, the band boosters are so wonderful every year, and they always reach out to us. Hey, we'll let you take over the Twitter account. You don't want that because I don't know how to use Twitter. How old is he? You only don't know how to use Twitter. He's a jerk. So they've asked us every single year. We've never been able to do it, but thankfully, because we've had a lot of help this year with the live blog, we're able to take a few people and bring them to the event. So Mr. Aaron Blackley, who has been doing work for us for quite some time, but he's actually done the live blog for the first time this year. He's been working with us all year long. He's going to be there, and he's excellent. He's basically a younger, nerdier version of myself, which is fantastic. And I will be there for the event. I will be there for the prelims portion. I got to get home. There's a lot of stuff going on at work the next couple of days. We're moving facilities. There's a lot of stuff that I can't really get out of, which happens on Sunday. But I'll be there Saturday prelims all day. So if you're there, by all means, come say hi to us. We're more than happy to chat with you and say hello, and we'd love to meet you. And in advance, thank you so much to the Cedar Ridge Band Boosters for making that happen. I've been in touch with their director. I've been in touch with the parents and whatnot, just letting them know what happened. I didn't expect when we made the announcement, I didn't expect that many people to go crazy over it. Wasn't expecting that. But we're so happy. We're so happy that we're going to be able to bring our product to the stadium. So the way that's going to work is we're going to put out a link just for the Texas Marching Classic. We're still going to do our Box 5. We're going to still do our Box 5 TV stuff with the Bands of America regionals that are going on that weekend, with DFW and Maryland and the Iowa regional that are going on. That's all going to be on Box 5 TV. There'll be the link for that. But for the Texas Marching Classic, there'll be a very specific link that'll just be coverage for your event. And we'll make sure to blast that out on social media. The second you see that, spread it out to everybody. Share it with as many people as you can, because we want huge numbers for this. You've been asking for us to be there a long time, so let's get after it. Let's make sure that everybody knows about it and that they can read that stuff live as the event's going on. Cool. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over the schedule. I'm going to go over classifications and awards and all that fun stuff. So here's So that, and then we'll go from there. And I kind of ramble on and whatnot. So I hope you keep up. I'll have timestamps in the description for this. So thank you very much for your patience and whatnot. Whew. Okay, here we go. You ready? I'm settling in. Feet shoulder width apart. Ready to go. Center of balance. We're ready to go. You ready? Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Texas Marching Classic Nerd. We are at the Texas Marching Classic Central Texas Premier Marching Contest this weekend, October 9th, 2021. Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. The kids call it the Crack. I didn't give it that name. The kids did. Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex in Round Rock, Texas. This event is hosted by the Cedar Ridge Band Booster organization. Thank you so much for putting on such an amazing contest year after year after year. And of course, thank you for letting Aaron and myself hang out and nerd out the entire day. So here we go. We're going with schedules. The ticket office and the gates are going to open at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, 8:30 in the morning. You better believe that there's going to be people already there, ready to break down the doors, ready to wreak havoc, ready to get in the stands, get the best possible seats. So make sure that you get there early enough that we you get your seats. All right. I'm going off the schedule that is on the website. I've been told this is accurate. So here we go. Let me pull that up real quick. How's your day going, by the way? Oh, I'm good. How's everything going? Yeah, that's great. Here we go. Bam. All right, 8:30, the ticket office and the gates open. 9:45 a.m. James Bowie High School going on. Can you already tell that this event's going to be insane? That this event is going to be completely off the wall when James Bowie's the first band going on. Isn't that great? 9:45 James Bowie High School, 10 a.m. Jack C. Hay is very successful at the BOA Midland contest, as well as 10:15 a.m. Winston Churchill High School, my alma mater, the program that let me be a drum major and be a total nerd and fall down at state marching contest and lead them to Grand National and do all that fun stuff 20 years ago. Yes, I'm that old. Can't wait to see them in a contest. I haven't seen them in a contest in a very long time, and I'm super excited to see them. 10:15 Winston Churchill High School. Then we take a quick break, and then we come back at 11 a.m. State finalist, Austin Regional finalist. Oh my goodness. Are they that good? I can't believe they got high. Yes, they're that good. 11 a.m. Rouse High School coming back with a little papyrus, if you want. Pinky up on that one. Can't wait to see how they progress to the rest of the season. 11:15 McCallum High School. What's going up, McCallum? Excited to see them. I know a couple of years ago, 2019, there was a state marching contest. Great stuff there. Come on back. Let's keep it going, McCallum. Have a great show. 10:15 Pflugerville at 11:30. Always a fantastic program. 11:30 Pflugerville. Samuel V. Champion at 11:45 is a program, smaller program out of the Bernie area, and they love going to local contests. Georgetown, already a successful season. 12 p.m., especially down there at the South Texas Regional. Great stuff there. And then 12:15 Austin Regional Champion from earlier in September. They're also the reigning, defending Grand National champions, Vandegrift High School, with the Juliet letters. Sing to me, Juliet, please. I'm assuming, I don't know, I don't remember Shakespeare at all. Clearly, 12:15 Vandegrift High School. Wait for that sound, wait for that movement. Everything they do is with such elegance, with elegance and touch, and just refinement. I can't wait to see how the show's progressed. 12:30, we take a lunch break. And by the way, we got to talk about concessions. I think at this event, if I've been told properly, if my people have told me correctly, both concession stands on the home side are going to be open. As far as I know, we have 2 concession stands. Expect to see me there. Maybe. We'll see. And if that kettle corn stand there is still there, I'm shoving people out of the way. I don't care. So lunch break, make sure to get your snacks there. Remember all that concession money that's going to help out the Cedar Ridge Band Boosters. This is why these contests go on. These are major fundraisers for the programs that put them on. So let's make sure we support them and give them some love. And by the way, you see a volunteer walking around, you see somebody with a Cedar Ridge shirt walking around, they're hustling, they got that belt with a bunch of money in there. Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you for giving up your entire day and working outside, even though it's going to be about 90 degrees. thank him for putting on such a wonderful event. Cool. Bam. We come back 1:30 p.m. We come back with Stony Point High School. Excited to see them. We come back with McNeil at 1:45. Excellent program. They've improved a lot over the past couple of years. So let's go McNeil 1:45 and then 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Austin Regional finalist a couple of weeks ago. Oh, and by the way, they're the reigning, defending 5A state champions, the Cedar Park Timberwolf Band. I cannot wait to see how this. I hope they come out with that huge sound and clean drill and everything. They're just so clean all the time. I don't know how they do it. They've been doing it for seemingly the last 20 years. They don't seem to be stopped, especially when it's a state year. So I expect nothing but the best from them at 2 o'clock. 2:15. Groovy, baby. We're coming back with that bus, that Leander bus, with such a fun show and such awesome music and such a wild concept, a long, strange trip. I can't wait to see Leander at 2:15. Belton coming down, another program that has really improved over the past couple of years. 2:30 coming down, Belton High School. And then 2:45. You're looking for a show that's super fun, that's probably going to be one of the fan favorites of the year, a show that is high energy, a show that is high emotion, a show that has soloists and piano players and twirlers and just the immense amount of talent this program has, a program that is also the reigning defending 6A state champions. I'm talking Claudia Taylor Johnson High School, CTJ, at 2:45. They're going to nationals this year. They've got high hopes. They've got big aspirations and big goals like they always do. And guess what? They are coming out firing at 2:45. So get ready for that. Then we take a break. We calm down a little bit. It's a quick break, too. We come back at 3:15 with Robert E. Hendrickson. Very impressive showing at the Midland contest. 3:30 p.m., Lewis D. Brandeis High School. You're like, Yeah, Northside ISD High School from San Antonio. They are the reigning, defending BOA McAllen South Texas regional champions. Very impressive showing the Vista Ridge Marching Festival that just happened this past weekend. So congratulations to them on a successful season. They're having the best season in the history of the school. 3:30 Brandeis. 3:45 Weiss High School. They've done South Texas Regional in the middle of the heat wave that went down at South Texas Regional. And they did the Austin Regional. They've made finals in both contests. This is a program that opened up a couple of years ago, not too long ago, actually. And the way they've been able to recruit, the way they've been able to perform shows is such a great thing to see. I love seeing new programs. I love seeing young programs come up and really compete and really give entertaining performances. So check out Weiss at 3:45. John B. Alexander with the Alien Show. I can't wait to see how that's progressed as well. 4 p.m. John B. Alexander. Tons of stuff going on in that show. So give that a listen, and I can't wait to see it. And then 4:15. West Houston Regional Champions from earlier. Back when there wasn't a pandemic, they were the Super Regional Champions. They were the Houston Champions. They're also the reigning defending Texas Marching Classic Champions. Venom Brass, Rattler Band, Ronald Reagan High School, coming back. If you like 2019 show from them, you're going to love this one. And then the contest ends at 4:30. We do prelims awards with drum majors only. We do, and then 5:30, get out. We got to do a dinner break. We got to get out. I got to get my meat, whatever they're going to service in the press box. I can't wait for that. Thank you again, Cedar Ridge Band Boosters. Then 6:45, the gates open again. So the stadium gets cleared out for about an hour and 15 minutes. Gates open 6:45. National Anthem 7:05. 7:15. We got an exhibition performance from the Cedar Ridge Band. And if you haven't seen Cedar Ridge's show this year, you need to get your butts in the seats at 7:15 because they're going to knock the walls down at that stadium. You're like, well, there aren't any walls. It doesn't matter. The walls will be knocked down. Cedar Ridge High School. Crushing it this year, all right? So you give them a listen at 7:15. Then we go through the finalist bands. There's 12 finalists that are going to be picked. Out of that list, 12 of them got to make finals. Then we do finals awards with the drum majors at 10:45, and then the stadium's cleared at 11:15. We get out, we go home, and be safe. That's your list. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? With the amount of high quality programs that are going to be there at the Texas Marching Classic. Let's talk classifications and stuff like that. So typically what they do is there's one classification that does class 1A through 4A. This is based on UIL numbers. 1A through 4A, which I'm not sure if there are very many. I think champion maybe 4A or 5A. Anyways, anyone that's class 1A or 4A through UIL, you get bunched into one class for the Texas Marching Classic. You have class 5A, you have class 6A. And in each of those classes, we're going to give out awards for best music, best visual, best general effect, best percussion, and best auxiliary or color guard, if you want to call it that. And then for each of those classes, you're going to get third place, second place, and first place. Then we go to finals. We name our 12 finalists regardless of class. And then finals, caption awards is the same thing, just for finals performances, music, visual, general effect, percussion, auxiliary, color guard. Then we do 12th place to the first place, and of course we name our 2021 Texas Marching Classic champion. Judging system, it's basically a modified BOA style. BOA takes 60% of your score comes from general effect, 20% comes from visual, 20% comes from music. With the Texas Marching Classic, modified BOA style, 40% of the score is general effect, 30% is music, and 30% is visual. It's a little bit more balanced in terms of the captions and whatnot. So that's just something to keep in mind. A lot of different contests have a lot of different ways of evaluating their program. So it's just really up to them. This is a good thing. This is a good system. I like when it's a little more balanced out like this. You have some top caliber judges that are going to be there. You're going to want to be at this contest. You saw the list. You heard the names of all the incredible programs that are going to be thrown down at the Texas Marching Classic. And I know what you're asking yourself. You're like, Daniel, is there a charge for parking? How dare you ask me that question? We had a good thing going. We had a great thing going. We were talking, we were palling around, we're talking about bands, we're talking about all these fantastic programs, and then you asked this ridiculous question of if there's going to be a charge for parking. No, there's not going to be a charge for parking. Parking is free. Now, after 1 p.m., usually they're going to have you park off-site at Pearson Ranch Middle School, and then they'll shuttle you over. So if you're going to be at this contest, I suggest you get here early. There are in and out privileges, but there's nothing reserved. There's nothing guaranteed. Of course, I get a parking spot. I think I should have probably cleared that with Cedar Ridge first. Of course, Aaron and I are going to get parking spots. In fact, they're going to be on the field. They'll just be in the back, and it'll be like one of those golf tournaments where you put it up, like hit a hole in one and win Dan's Ford Escape. Parking's free. Get there early. If you have to leave, by all means do it. But when you come back, the parking lot may be full, and if it is, Pearson Ranch Middle School is going to be the place where you're going to park, and then they'll shuttle you over. So thanks to Round Rock ISD for providing that service for them. Whew. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's talk a little bit about the contest real quick, and then I'll get out of your way because I'm sure you're sick of hearing me. We're at the part of the season where we're going to start seeing complete shows. It really kind of depends on the band, but for the most part, you're going to see complete shows. You're going to see full, thought-out products from end to end. Now, some of the stuff may change a month from now when we get to the end of October or the beginning of November, depending on how long your season goes. But we're going to basically see some completed products. Like I've said before in the past, if you haven't joined me on these little things, where the heck have you been? Remember, the judges can only judge what they see. They cannot judge on potential. You can't quantify that. But what I can quantify, what I personally can't, because I'm not a math guy. But what the judges do is they judge what they see and hear. Makes sense, right? So you have programs they're going to put these full products on there, but remember, some of that stuff may be kind of new to the marching members. So that's something to kind of keep an eye on. What do you do as a director? What do you do as a program? Do I rush putting the closing drill on the field and putting that out there, knowing that it may need some refinement, but hey, I want to get that out there. I want to perform in front of these people to give my kids that experience? Or do you kind of hold off on it? Maybe not a full, thought out, completed product, but hey, I've got 3 movements and they're solid. So I want to go to the contest with that. So it depends on the program and it depends on the year. I mean, there's no, I don't want to say there's no rhyme or reason to it, but everybody's got a different philosophy for it. And I don't have a preference either way. I just want to see some great marching band, and I think that's exactly what we're going to see at the Texas Marching Classic. You saw that schedule. You saw there's just fantastic programs all over the place, and they're all within the Austin area and San Antonio area. This is going to be such a fantastic contest. I don't know what you're doing on Saturday, but if the answer is you need to get to this event, because TxBands.com is going to block the entire thing. We're going to make sure that link gets out right before the event, and then we spread it out. You spread it out to everybody. We're going to try to get as many people involved with this as possible. Mr. Aaron Blackley is going to be there the entire event. I'm going to be there during prelims. Come by, say hi, give us t-shirts and all sorts of stuff, and buy us popcorn, do whatever you want to do. Come back and have a fantastic time at the Texas Marching Classic. I think I'm done here. I think I've touched on everything that I have. I have notes here. I actually did notes on this. He actually did notes on this. I can't believe it. Yep, I think I touched on everything. And if I was wrong about something, I'm sorry. Thank you all so much for listening. I can't wait to see you all at this event. I'm bursting at the seams right now with the opportunity we've been given. And again, thank you so much to the Cedar Ridge Band Program for having us here. I know they've asked us for years and years and years to come by. We've never been able to do it, and we're finally able to do it. And the reason we're able to do it is because people believe in what we're doing. People absolutely believe in what we're doing. We're happy to provide this service, and we're going to be at our very best this weekend. So thank you all so much for listening. I will see you at the Texas Marching Classic at the Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex this Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done here. We'll see you then. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.